Reasons for initiation sa mga fraternity. Bakit nga ba? Sa dami-dami ba ng mga tradisyon sa isang fraternity, bakit ang initiation ang nananatiling andito pa rin ngayon? Mayroong mga fraternities na umabot na ng 100 years old, but they are still doing initiation. Initiation remains in fraternity history as a solemn act and external observance of the formal acceptance and acquaintance to the brotherhood of a neophyte. Dito po natin nakikita na ang initiation is the acceptance rites sa pagpasok nila sa fraternity. Initiation is the event where the neophyte makes his vows of loyalty, usually respect to the founders and the traditions, and um, secrecy to all its beliefs. Respect dahil kailangan nating ituro sa ating mga neophytes at saka mga pledges na meron tayong sistema sa fraternity. Kaya kailangan daw ng initiation. Meron din nagsasabi ng mga fraternities na kailangan ng initiation dahil ituturo din natin dito ang loyalty to all its roots and beliefs. And syempre dahil most fraternities are in the value of secrecy, kailangan nating ituro na lahat ng mga paniniwala at mga bagay-bagay sa loob ng fraternity natin is to remain a secret. In base sa mga lahat ng mga nababasa natin at nakausap ng mga fratmen in 30 years experience, initiation is the bigger form of act or ritual, and hazing is one of its forms only. Kaya marami pong parts ang initiation, marami pong pwedeng gawin sa isang initiation, at hazing po or ang pagpalo is just one of those. They did not say hazing is wrong. They agreed to it knowing that in the ancient times up to now, it is the most used form of acceptance and ritual of any neophyte in the military and many secret group societies across the world. But hazing is not the only and ultimate form of initiation. Sasabi ko nga, that is why hazing is not that much emphasized in some of organizations. However, I think this is something unique about the Philippines because initiation sa mga fraternities, sa mga Greek letter fraternities, emphasizes hazing. Kaya maraming namamamatay sa hazing. Many attempted in history, government, ating mga lawmakers, ang mga senators, to simply put out hazing or initiation as a form of acceptance. However, marami pong fraternities ang hindi sumunod. Dahil nga, isa itong tradisyon. At gaya ng ibang mga other old societies, old organizations, mahirap po baguhin ang tradisyon. Kasi natutunan din natin yan in most religions or body of religions na mahirap baguhin ang mga paniniwala. However, we need to ask ourselves if tama pa ba ang ginagawa nating initiation? Because sabi ko nga, initiation is for me not wrong. Hazing for me is not wrong also. Kasi kung mali ba naman ito, totally na-ban na sana ito. But in the anti-hazing law, if basahin nyo talaga ito ng masinsinan, it did not ban hazing or initiation. Kung baga, ni-regulate lang. Kailangan ng approval, kailangan ng mga advisors pag may initiation. So ang tanong natin, how many paddles ba ang binibigay ng most of the Greek fraternities in the Philippines? Merong iba lower than 10. Merong iba higher than 70 and 90 and above. And sad to say, there are so many abuses also. The old forms of Indian Pass, the initiation na tinatawag nila from sunset to sunrise, or from sundown to sunrise, at yun, mga binubugbog, mga sinusuntok, pinapaso, lahat-lahat hindi pinapakain, or pinapakain ng mga pagkain na hindi naman tama. Ganon. Meron pa ngang iba dito na nagamit ng sarap o hirap or like giving equivalent to already abuse of sexual abuse or sex. Merong tinatawag na hell day. At these are just among other of the abuses na naging parte na rin ng initiation aside from the abuses of hazing. In my quest to know more better about initiation and hazing, there must be about there must something be about it because bakit hanggang ngayon nandyan pa rin. There's something positive siguro tungkol dito. It's not the initiation that is wrong, but it is how extent it is done or gaano ka grabe ang paggawa dito. Kaya, based on my studies and based sa aming paniniwala sa aming fraternity, there are 3 reasons for initiation. Again, initiation is a day or an hour or hours where a neophyte is reminded of the bigger life. Kasi yung buhay natin is the real life that it is. Initiation is a reminder. Isa po yan sa mga una nating kailangang malaman bago tayo puntahan yung 3 reason. Initiation, like services, yung pagbibigay ng utos at sundin yung mga utos na ito at mga daily tasks na mga ito bago dumating ang acceptance days, encapsulate into hours and days the learnings we will carry out in our life. Gaya ng paaralan. Paaralan is a practice. Initiation is actually also a test and a practice of what is real life. What they experience in initiation will be the same in real life, sometimes even harsher. And these are the very reasons why we are reminded with the tradition of initiation. Kaya kung akong tanungin, I am pro-initiation but I am against abuses or sobrang grabing pagbibigay ng hazing. Now, let's start with the 3 reasons. Allow me first to enumerate the 3 of them. For me and for us in the interminably identifiable, the first reason is to know that there is authority to lower down your pride. Second, to remind us that life is of happiness and sadness. And lastly, the third reason is to have a formal ceremony of initiation. Simulan natin sa unang rason. Sabi namin, in 30 years na nakikita namin sa mga fraternities, ito po ang pangunahing rason. Initiation is actually a form of making a neophyte or a pledgee know that there is authority or to lower down your pride. Para malaman na mga papasok na merong otoridad at para mag-lower down ng kanilang pride, being humble. Most of us do not submit to something because of fear to be a lower subject to the other. But haven't you noticed the moment you were born, you were already under the authority. Under the authority of your parents. When you were born, you became a citizen of the Philippines and wherever you were born. Meaning there was a government in authority over and above you. And sa mga religyoso dyan, you were always under the authority of our Creator, our God. We have a God and a higher being, a Creator. We need to understand that initiation reminds us to submit to a God and to submit ourselves to government. Dahil hindi naman tayo rebelde at hindi naman tayo walang Diyos, di ba? If we do not, we are just mere rebels who fight the same fight that we, our brothers, have been doing sa mga leftist. Life is about following. Life is parang susunod tayo. We have a family, our parents to honor. We have a school to learn and teachers to follow. We have a church to know that there is a God and a government that we should be loyal to no matter how bad our government is. This first reason is also the reason we often tell that if you have a misunderstanding with our brother or a chapter or the entire RUF or your entire fraternity, we resolve it inside and not argue outside. Ito po ang tinuro sa isa sa mga ating mga apostles. If tama po ako, it was Paul. Kailangan po nating maging loyal within the organization. That just means kung meron tayong ayaw sa loob ng ating organisasyon, initiation is a reminder to remain humble and to follow authority. Okay? Remain loyal and not fight outside. Pwede natin ipaglaban ano yung mga karapatan natin at mga paniniwala natin sa loob ng kapatiran. Second, to remind us that life is of happiness and sadness. Dito, always nagkukulang at nagkakamali ang mga ibang kapatiran. Very sad. Dahil napansin namin na most of fraternities in the Philippines only emphasize that initiation is a reminder of pain or sadness. Pero ang buhay kasi, hindi lang about sadness or pain or sakit. It is also about happiness. Kaya sa interminably undefinable po, we always emphasize both. Most fraternities fail in this aspect. In fact, they only follow 0.5 reason out of the 3 reasons. Ito po yung napansin namin. Out of the 3 reasons we discovered, most or majority of the fraternities only follow half of the 3. Imagine that. Fraternities only believe that for a neophyte to be loyal, he needs to suffer and know pain. That is very sad. But life is not about pain alone. Ang daming part ng buhay natin na ang saya. Ang daming memories na nagbigay sa atin ng smiles and laughter sa ating buhay. Life is about happiness also. We encapsulate into a day or hours of initiation that life that can be so sad and so happy also. That is why we celebrate with our neophytes the happiness of being in one brotherhood, isang kapatiran. We journey with them. Let me emphasize that. We journey with them. Sa ibang fraternities kasi, nasa dulo na sila ng final line or ng end of the line at hinihintay nila yung mga neophytes nila doon. That just means they are not there to support the neophytes. Parang hinihintay nila kung kaya bang lagpasan ng mga neophytes figuratively or symbolically or talagang realistically na makakapasa ba ang neophyte. Pero dahil natuto tayo dito, tinayo natin ang Aya Fraternity na ituro na we need to journey with them. Kaya from the start of the initiation, from the start of the service, nandun po kami, naka-guide, nakaagapay, binibigyan ng tubig, binibigyan ng pagkain, ini-encourage ang ating mga kapatid na bago. Kasi who wants our brothers to die? Who wants our brothers to suffer, right? Wala naman siguro kapatiran na ginustong mamatay ang kanilang mga neophytes. Pero very sad, akala nila kakayanin ng mga neophytes ang ginagawa nila. We don't allow humiliation also, and we don't allow abuse. We feed them, we let them drink water, we let them rest. Dahil ang alam natin, buhay is about helping each other. Our neophytes need to experience pain and discomfort, yes. And our neophytes also need to experience fear. But the purpose of this is to appreciate happiness that comes with the entire experience. To appreciate the beauty of an entire life. Mas masaya po ang celebration ng ating initiation at saka acceptance if kasama nating maglalakbay ang ating mga neophytes or kasama tayo sa kanilang paglalakbay. It is a two-way process so that it will be more jubilant, it will be more happy pagkatapos ng initiation. After all, they will be our brothers in a few hours. Life is not all about sorrow. Life is all about being happy. Na-remember ko tuloy ang cycle or calendar ng simbahan ng Katoliko na merong ordinary time, may Advent, at meron ding Lent. Hindi po pwedeng Lent lahat or Semana Santa lahat, di ba? meron po tayong celebrations. Meron ngang resurrection. And I know most Greek fraternities also celebrate the same cycle, that there is something like a resurrection after the initiation, kaya tinatanggal natin ang mga blindfolds to symbolize the rebirth. Paano po mag-rebirth ang ating mga neophytes if nasobran sila at namatay? Kaya again, the second reason for initiation is to remind our pledges that life is of sadness and of happiness. Now, puntahan naman natin ngayon ang third reason for initiation. The third reason is probably shallow in how it is worded, but ito po ang pinakarason dahil kaya hindi tinatanggal ng mga fraternities ang initiation. Because to have a formal ceremony of initiation. The simplest reason of the three yet cannot be neglected. How do you accept a person in any organization? There is always a ceremony involved, right? We do not just let them be members and in one meeting and tell them that they are already members without a celebration and a party. Sabi nga nila, the more mo bigyan ng emphasis ang ceremony, the more ma-value ng mga bagong miyembro. Kaya nga, tingnan mo yung military. 2 years of training, 4 years of training bago po sila matanggap. Dahil po sa reason na kailangan po talagang there is a process and there's a formal way to know that a neophyte or a trainee is accepted. Yes, initiation does not guarantee loyalty. Alam po ng lahat ng fraternities yun. But, gaya ng sabi din ng mga parents natin, gaano man natin i-disiplina or hindi disiplina ng anak, it does not guarantee a good life or ang anak natin maging mabait. Pero ginagawa pa rin natin. School does not guarantee also your success in life and become and make you the richest man on earth or make your careers go flying high. But ginagawa pa rin natin. Because this is the mere reason na akala natin sobrang babaw lang, but we need to just to prove that there is loyalty and to train them there is loyalty. It just because it doesn't guarantee anything, we will remove it. Like sabi ko nga, like schools, it doesn't guarantee a success life. Look at churches. It doesn't guarantee you will understand full life's mysteries and our God. Look at government or even the Philippine government. It does not guarantee our being Filipinos. But it doesn't mean we will stop believing in them or in it. Kaya maniwala pa rin tayo sa initiation, maniwala pa rin tayo in the simplest hazing that we can do, and maniwala pa rin tayo sa mga kapatiran. Dahil ito ay nagbibigay sa atin ng magandang pamilya, sa ating mga kaibigan, at sadly, ang ating i-correct na lang po is ang abuses at ang mga hazing na walang pakundangan at sobrang daming palo. Kaya, yes for initiation, yes for hazing, but no to abuses and yung sobrang masakit na initiation. Hanggang dito na lang muna, and thank you for listening and watching.